What is going on, golf addicts? DB here. It is Monday. There's a PGA Tour event, and I'm back talking about the first look, first response to the betting board for the Fortinet Computer Something Championship. Okay. It's Monday morning. It's 10 a.m. I'm feeling fresh and froggy. I had a workout in today. I lifted some heavy stuff. I'm wearing one of my new favorite shirts from Pins and Aces. This is the Augusta shirt. It's really loud. I'm feeling jammed up. You know what I mean? We got some fresh blood, some fresh fish, new meat, walking up into the PGA Tour fresh off the Corn Ferry Tour. I've been interviewing a lot of these guys. I haven't dropped the interviews yet, but I'm learning a lot about some of these KFT rookies or PGA rookies coming from the KFT Tour. I'm pumped and ready to go. We got live action this week. We'll have some live golf content coming at you this week. It's a full event, and we've really mailed it in the last few weeks. I mean, other than well, I guess we didn't. We mailed it in for the Tour Championship because who cares? And then we had the 2 weeks off. It's been fantastic. So I'm so excited. Um, uh, yeah, thank you. So let's get into this. If you don't know how this works, every Monday morning I pull up the odds boards for the first time. I haven't looked at anything. The only research I've done is course research, which you can check out here on the YouTube channel as well. It's everything you need to know and nothing you don't about the Silverado North Course, which is the site of the Fortinet Computer Championship today or this week. That video is 13 minutes. So in 13 minutes, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the golf course and nothing you don't. You don't have to read another article. You don't have to do any other research. It'll tell you everything you need to know for betting, for DFS, for whatever format you're spending money on this golf tournament. Okay. So that's the only research I've done. Now, this is a weird week because, a lot of the PGA Tour guys, a lot of these guys we haven't seen since maybe the Tour Championship. I got like Max Homa, maybe Hideki, yes. But a lot of these guys we haven't even seen since before then. So they've had a few weeks off. They've probably been drinking, boozing a little bit, doing nothing, hitting no balls. And then you got the Corn Ferry Tour guys who are itching. They're ready to go. They're coked out of their mind, ready to hit a golf ball in a PGA Tour event. So it's a weird week, but it could be long shot season. Okay, it could be long shot season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the odds and we're going to run through them. I need you in the chat to help me out if you're watching live. Help me find better numbers. Okay, because actually I just saw FanDuel doesn't have any odds up right now, which is dumb. I guess they're just completely football brained. So they have no golf odds up at the moment for the Fortinet. So I'm looking at DraftKings and BetMGM. We're going to run through a bunch of names here, and I'm just talking names that kind of jump out at me. These are not final selections, but we do always come to a few names that we say, hey, if we like this one, let's fire on it now because likely they're only going to get shorter. Okay, so this is a great opportunity to mine some value and find something you like. All right, so let's get into this. For those of you watching, well, there's not many of you because it's like we're like, what are we doing? It's September. Are we talking golf? Thank you, Marcus, Sam. Yes, thank you. I look huge. Thank you. Charlie, I see Charlie in here. All right, let's do this. Let's pull it up. Who's first on the odds boards here? So Hideki, Matsuyama, Max Homa, both at 14-1 on BetMGM. Max Homa is your favorite on DK at 10-1. Hideki and Corey Connors follow him at 16-1. Connors also 16-1 on BetMGM, and those are your favorites. Last year we hit Max Homa here at 60-1. Tour Junkies coming off of 14 outright winners on the 2021-2022 PGA Tour season. 14 winners, okay? DB's Big Balls betting card up 21 units. It's slightly down from last year, from the year before, but still, it's been a good couple years. We've been on a good run. Homa should be the favorite here. He really should be. He's coming off the FedEx Cup, so he's probably in a little better form. He's just the kind of guy who wants to defend. And I feel like Max Homa is like Kirkland Rory in the whole PGA versus Live thing. You know what I mean? Like Rory is Rory. He's elevated up here. He transcends. Yeah, I don't know. He transcends golf right now, right? Like he's the mouthpiece of the PGA Tour against Live. He's the guy, right? But Max Homa is like also that guy. Like he's going on no laying up and saying all kind of stuff, and he's tweeting awesome. And I love Max, but it feels like he's like Kirkland Rory. So it feels like Max is going to come out here and be like, "Hey, Live, I'm going to stick it to you and win the computer championship." I keep saying computer championship. Is the Fortinet a computer company? Is it a technology company? I feel like it is. Okay. Anyway, Homa should be the favorite if you were going to bet him. I mean, if you're going to bet any of these guys, it would be Max Homa at 14-1. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not an insane person. Cam Davis at 28-1. Thegatlas, tasty bunch here at 28-1. Very tasty bunch. And that's on BetMGM. Taylor Pendrith. Okay, the first one that kind of catches my eye is Pendrith at 30. I Pendrith is a stud. Like we're all just waiting on that victory, right, for him. And one of the things I noticed in my research here, I'm telling you, these guys. Okay, thank you, producer Sam. Cybersecurity. I knew they were a computer company. Um, Taylor Pendrith is one of these guys we've all been waiting on to win, right? And he just gets the President's Cup nod, and there could be a part of him that's like, let me just kinda shake the rust off a little bit. We probably haven't seen him since, I'm guessing, the BMW. Is that the last time we saw Pendrith? Yes, the BMW when he finished T8. Um, but the form has been really good. There's a part of me that thinks he could be doing that, but on the flip side, he wants that first PGA Tour victory. For some reason, like, a lot of spit just started accumulating on my lip. I and when I was doing my research for this event, like, Cam Champ really delivered the cheat code. It was rip driver everywhere, okay? Rip driver everywhere, eat these par fives alive, and let's go. And I think Taylor Pendrith is one to do that. I mean, I think a guy like Cam Davis could do it too. He's got that same kind of skill set. But to me, Pendrith is the bigger. I like the trajectory a little more for Taylor Pendrith. So the first click for me is going to be Taylor Pendrith at 30-1 on DraftKings. Now somebody might say, "Well, what about Maverick McNeely? He lost. He choked it up at this event last year to Max Homa, and he's only he's 28-1." No, because Matt McNeely disappointed a lot of people over the back half of last year. He sucked. He wasn't very good. Pendrith is better right now. I'm rolling Pendrith. That's your first click, and I think you go ahead and hit it. Don't wait on that. I'm telling you, don't wait on it. All right, as we scroll down, somebody's like, "Oh, what about Sahith?" I like Sahith a little bit. I like Sahith, but I'd rather have Pendrith, and I'm probably only going to take one guy that short. That's just how it's going to be. Davis Riley is enticing as well. 33. Where's he at on 35 on DK? What's the last time we've seen Riley? BMW as well? Yeah. Didn't finish the year quite as hot, but he's just one that could just get super hot. Pr- I'm probably not betting it because I'm probably still going to have only a couple of names in this range and it won't be him. So I'm out. Grillo has a great record here. He's won here before, but no. Alex Noren, no. Denny McCarthy, no. Brendan Steele's won here twice. BetMGM has Hoagie up here. I don't think so. Um, Brendan Steele's won here twice. He's 50-1 on BetMGM. He hits it a long way. What's he done since the win, though? It's probably not great. Let's see. Yeah, since the win, he's not finished better than 29th. What did he do towards the end of last year? I'm telling you, Pendrith is the play up top. I mean, Steele's interesting. He's interesting. West Coast Steele is interesting. 50-1. We've had a lot of like 50 to 70-1 winners here at this event. Like, I kind of like it. I could kind of get down with it. Nick, slow down. Nick, stop. Okay? Stop. If you're new here, we hold off on names until we get to that range, okay? So don't give me a name that's deep down the board. Just calm down. Calm down. I know you want to be the first to say it. That's great. I know you do. Just hold on. Okay. Hold your applause. Okay. All right, here we go. Who was I talking about? Brendan Steele. Why am I talking about 50-1 Brendan Steele? No. No, no, no. When am I going to do it? He's probably not going to win. He might be a good DraftKings play. No, he won't. He'll be chalk, but he's probably not going to win. But now I'm about to talk myself into possibly no. I can't do this. This is where I have to like slap myself around a little bit. I'm excited. I don't want to. Andrew Putnam's playing really well, and I almost said Andrew Putnam at 50-1, but God bless, save the Queen, R.I.P. I can't say that. We cannot do. We can't do Andrew Putnam at 50-1. So let me keep going. Remember, this is what we do here. We got to remember this is outright winning. Outright winning. Taylor Montgomery, 50-1. He's one of these KFT boys, right? Them little KFT guys, them little KFT little sons of miaches. Finished fifth in the order of merit. Had 12. I mean, the dude crushed on the Korn Ferry Tour. Had 12 top 25s, 9 top 10s, 2 runner-up finishes, made 13 of 16 cuts. bombs it, hits a lot of greens in reg, putts it well. Taylor Montgomery is going to be a problem in the PGA Tour. I'm just going to go ahead and let you know. The kid is a stud. Let's see what he's got. Does he have any PGA Tour? But 50 to 1 for, 50 to 1. Like, I would rather take my KFT guys with, something different. He finished 11th at the Farmers, another West Coast event. Um, I mean, I'm interested. I'm bullish on Taylor Montgomery. I wonder if we could catch him at a different book a little longer, but I don't know. I'm interested. I'm just listen. Just let me click it, okay? Just let me click it. I'm just gonna click it, and we'll see what happens. Thomas Detry. Thomas Detry has full status on the PGA Tour this year, and I think this dude is also going to be a problem. He's 50 to 1 on DraftKings. Where is he on? Ooh, I'm having to scroll. Oh, 50 to 1 on MGM2. Detry's a click, bomber, tons of experience, really good player. I like Detry. Watch out for him this year, too. So I'm going there. I'm going to click a lot of these 50 to 1 guys. Trey Mullinax, 60 to 1 on DraftKings. Where's he? 61 on DraftKings is the best number. I mean, right? Like Mullinax balled out towards the end of last year. I mean, obviously he had his win, but then he comes into the playoffs, y'all. Finishes 5th at St. Jude and 12th at the BMW. Like this guy turned up. And don't forget, this is not his, first rodeo on the PGA Tour. Like he's done it before. He hits it a mile. What's his record here? Computer Championship. Terrible record. I don't care. I really it doesn't matter. Now, the only problem for him, oh yeah, POA. God dang it. He hates POA. That could be a problem. Like he's lost like 4.5 strokes putting here over 4 attempts. He really hates POA. That might be what holds him back. We might have to scratch that. Scratch the Trey Mullinax love. Let's roll. We could roll him in DraftKings, but the POA thing is an issue. I'm just telling y'all it's an issue. Okay. We're moving quickly. This is good. We're making good time because I think I want to spend some time on some of these bums. Taylor Moore. I mean, Taylor Moore played well at the end of last year too. I'm telling you, this is also a good like first timer spot. Pop your cherry kind of spot. Definitely. And Taylor Moore loves POA. It's the only putting surface he actually gains any strokes on. He was hitting the ball really well at the end of last year. 6th at the Barbasol, 5th at Wyndham. This could suit up to be a Taylor Moore spot. What's his best number? 66 on BetMGM. I'm going to click that for right now. Yes, I am. I'm going to click that. I like a lot of T names. I like a lot of Taylors. Mother father. Taylor Pendrith, Taylor Montgomery, Taylor Moore, Taylor Swift. What's she at? I'll bet her. I'll bet her little skinny ass on here. By the way, I freaking hate Taylor Swift. She sucks. I don't understand them. I don't understand the affection for Taylor Swift. It's all the same shit. It really is. You know who's gained the most strokes at the fort at Silverado in the last 5 years? Shesticle Winford Reevy. I don't think that's his middle name, but if it was, that would be weird. Shez Reavie has gained nearly 30 strokes here in the last 5 years, but that's because he's played it every freaking year. I mean, he has one top 10 and it's a T3. So is Shez Reavie going to win? I mean, he did win the Stableford Classic dumb event. But is he going to do it? I'm telling you, I know that super accurate players can win here because this is a wedge fest. This is a wedge fest for everybody, whether you're a bomber or you're a short knocker. You're going to have plenty of wedge opportunities into these greens. But who wants to bet Shez Reavie? Like, if you want to bet Shez Reavie at 60 to 1, if he won every fourth event he played, I still wouldn't bet him because one, I'm an idiot, and two, that's just dumb. Like, you want to? Would you be proud of yourself if you won a Shez Reavie ticket? Oh, cool. You won the guy built like a pear and hits it 264 and has 107 club head speed. Cool. Like, good for you. Does that make you feel good? Can you, when you lay your head down at night and you go, awesome, man, this Shez Reavie ticket, can't wait to tell all my friends about. No, so I'm not gonna do that. Now we get to Alex Smalley. Alex Smalley, I feel like you know who I have a hard time if you put me in a if you lined them up next to each other, I could not tell you the difference between Alex Smalley and Taylor Moore. I have no idea. It's like Brian Stewart and Chris Stroud for me. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they're the same person. Although I think Brian Stewart's better, which is saying something. Shots fired if Chris Stroud's watching, but I just think he is. Alex Smalley, see, I almost even said Taylor Moore. Alex Smalley could be in play too. Good ball striker. Just feels like he was close a couple times last year. Like runner up at Punta Cana, sixth in Mexico, which was another bomber's paradise. He gained 10 strokes ball striking at that joint, at that giant. So I like to see that. Alex Smalley is possibly a click. Where is he at on MGM? This is just like a let me just click it and let's hold on. Like let's not get ahead of ourselves. But where is he? Where is he? Do you guys see Alex Smalley on MGM? Alex. Oh, he's 100 to 1. Ooh, yes. That's what we're doing. We're doing Alex Smalley. We're doing Alex Smalley on MGM. That's just listen, that's just value, okay? Webb Simpson. Now somebody's going to be like, "Wh- wh- Webb Simpson 65 to 1? Yeah, I'll hit that. He's 50 to 1 on MGM. That's a hell of a deal." Well, you know what? Webb Simpson sucks here. Okay? He sucks here. He's never really done all that much, which is weird. It is weird. He's played here 4 times. He has 2 missed cuts, a 30th and a 17th. But part of it is, I just don't think he's that good anymore also. So I'm not gonna get juiced up about betting Webb Simpson. I don't think you should either. Just forget it. Is Wyndham Clark ever gonna win? Is that ever gonna happen? Are we ever gonna do that? Are we ever gonna do a Wyndham Clark victory? Has he ever played here before? Let's see. Yes, he's played here and he's done literally almost nothing. Um, no, I'm not gonna do it. Benny is asking about my blouse. Benny, that's inappropriate. That that's inappropriate. This is my new favorite shirt from Pins and Aces, and watch out for a collab with Tour Junkies on Pins and Aces later, coming in 2023. Anyway, this is called their Augusta shirt. It's their Azalea shirt. So I'm already thinking about Masters. And when you live in Augusta, you can wear this. You can wear this shit anytime you want. So just hold on, Benny. If that's even your real name. Justin Suh, a lot of people are talking about Justin Suh. Obviously played really well end of the year for the Corn Ferry Tour. But honestly, I'm just kind of on Justin Suh. I don't get it. I don't get a lot of the just don't get it. So I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna get there. Adam Long, not exciting. Cam Champ 80 to 1, exciting. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull up Cam Champ. I predicted this. This was in the Nut Hut. What tournament was it? It was in the Nut Hut. It was a 3M. After he'd come off of 5 consecutive missed cuts. There was a little press clipping. One of the things about the Nut Hut that I do every single week is I read all the press transcripts of that week and I screenshot only the things that I think are pertinent for betting or DFS about the golf course, the conditions, or that player. And there was something he talked about. He went through a little bit of an injury thing, but he also had some mental stuff going on. And he talked about how much better he felt. And he talked about it at the 3M. And I said, let's play Cam Champ. And he was like nothing owned. He was cheap. He finished 16th. Then he came out with Rocket Mortgage, finished 20th. He missed the cut at the Wyndham, but who cares? The Wyndham's not a great spot for Cam Champ. The Computer Championship, is a great spot for Cam Champ. Grip it and rip it, Cam Champ. Full send. Give it to me. So I'll take him 80 to 1. Where's he on? He's 66 to 1 on BetMGM. Hit that champ number 80 to 1. The guy knows how to win. He knows how to get it done. If he has his stuff, he can literally boat race the field. Why do people say boat race? Okay, let's keep going because we're approaching 20 minutes. Brendan Todd, Mark Hubbard, nope. Patrick Rogers, God dang it! How many times will I bet Patrick Rogers this year? I don't know. I don't want to. I don't even want to think about it. Carl Juan, the number 1 Order of Merit winner on the Corn Ferry Tour, good player. I think I'm interested. Adam Svensson 110 to 1. Meh. Callum Tarrant. Yeah. Guess what, guys? You're like, hey, it's a new season on the PGA Tour. Maybe DB won't love Callum Tarren. False. If we had a producer and we had like a lot of technology, that's when our producer would flash up a big Dwight Schrute false thing right on the screen. But we're not Barstool, so we don't have any of that stuff. But Callum Tarren, I've learned some stuff in the last couple weeks about Callum Tarren that even make me more excited. Okay. And what really makes me excited is how far he hits the ball and how much he scores and how hot fire he was towards the end of the year. Now, what doesn't get me excited is putting is atrocious for Callum Tarren on POA, but we're going to deal with it. We're going to deal with it because you know why? Because he's 110 to 1. That's why we're going to deal with it. So, yep, Callum Tarren, I'll take it. Matt Naismith, 130 to 1. I'm interested a little bit. Let me see his POA splits though, because it's all about the putter for Naismith, right? Not good. So no, probably out on that. Now I'm trolling for KFT guys. You know what I mean? Trolling for the KFT guys. Smoth Daddy at 130 to 1. Austin Smotherman. All right, this is also the time where in your in the chat, if you start now okay, we're getting to your guy here, Nick. Now if you're in the chat, you may start entering questions about any player or whatever. Enter those now, and when I'm done, I'll run through those, and I will not yell at you for being premature on a player, unlike your wife. Okay. um who's I looking at? Smotherman. No. Luke List. I've also learned a few things about Luke List in the last couple weeks. Yikes. I love Luke. We all know I love Luke, but the putter situation, Luke, come on. I'll save some of that for the Nut Hut. Inside intel for the Nut Hut only. Who else? Lee Hodges. Meh. I'm not gonna like. I mean, I'm only gonna talk about guys in here that I'm like ready to fire on. Then we get to Nick's boy, Chris. Got her up. Everyone's favorite hot new shiny object for a couple weeks on the PGA Tour, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, okay, maybe not." He's the college stud. The guy absolutely mauls the golf ball apparently, and likes POA a little bit. So I mean, got her up, yeah. Like with the Cam Champ path of just rip driver on this place, I think you can roll Chris Goddard out there. So 130 to 1. Now I'm interested. You know, Chris Goddard at the John Deere at 50 to 1, people. Like slow down. No. Chris Goddard at 130 to 1. Yes, I'm interested. Nick Hardy. Nick Hardy. Talk to Nick Hardy. Interview with him coming out soon. Um, Nick's interesting. He likes POA. He hits it plenty far. Good iron player. Battled through a little bit of an injury this past season, which is why he didn't maybe have the year that some were hoping he had. I don't know. He's just a name I'm interested in watching. I'm a fan of him. It was a great interview. 130 to 1, Nick Hardy. I might like that, but it's not one of those we got to run and go hit right now. Hayden Buckley, 150 to 1 is one I'd keep an eye out on. Yes, potentially. Fowler is 150 to 1. Going back to Butch Harmon, left our buddy John Tillery. Okay, Will Gordon's back full time on tour, which means I'm going to lose, I don't know, over under 14 cumulative units on betting his ass all year. But this is a great Will Gordon setup if he runs the Cam Champ route and just hits it a freaking mile. I interviewed somebody close to Will Gordon and part of the Sea Island Mafia just a couple days ago. Said that Will Gordon is the longest hitter on Sea Island, and that's saying something because they're actually, guys. You know what I learned last week? There are more pros living at Sea Island than you think there are. Guys who have literally you would never think have any connection to Sea Island live on Sea Island. It's unbelievable how many people live on Sea Island. The new South Korean PGA Tour rookie sensation this year is going to be Sung Hyun Kim, SH Kim. Watch out for that one. Beautiful golf swing. I mean, good. I mean, golf swing. You want to do something to it. You really do. Joseph Bramlett, 180 to 1. Bramlett loves this place. Okay, loves this place. It's a home game for him. He hits it a mile. You could go there. 180 to 1 Joseph Bramlett. You could go there. I've seen stranger things happen. I really have. All right, now we're just being insane. Byung-Hun An's 250 to 1. Yeah. Yeah, making his return. Okay. All right. Now I just got to stop. Okay, now let's go to questions. Ricky Fowler 150 to 1. No. Next question. Nick's asked about Svensson. Yeah, I mean, I kind of mentioned his name as a guy who caught my eye. He did play well this past season, and we all kind of kept thinking it was going to finally happen for Svensson. I think the worst part about Svensson is the POA putting, and look at what he did the back half of the year putting. It was tremendous. It was really what kept him. I mean, he did have some spike iron weeks, but the putter really was very consistent once he got out of POA land. And then we get him in POA land and it's red numbers the whole way. And that's bad on Fantasy National. So I think the POA thing could hold him up. Guys, we got to remember like POA is a thing, is a big thing on tour. There are guys who have mental blocks with POA, mental blocks. Some guys, it's justified. Some guys, I don't know what the deal is, but there are guys who have mental blocks with POA, and there are guys and there's just variance to it. So I don't know. It's just a weird thing. Any Charlie, any Joel, shout out Nita. No, this is you do not play. Let me tell you what you don't do. You do not play Joel Damon the first week back after a lot of time off. Is he even in the field? I didn't even see him. Is he in the field? Yeah, you just don't do that. So I'm out. I'm out on that. Now, if he wins, this will be played over and over again, clipped and played over and over again, and I'll eat it. But he's not going to win. He might finish second, but he's not going to win. He's just not. You would think it'd be a great course for him, but no. He's also lost strokes versus his expectation at this event. Shout out course breakdown video. I don't know why I did that. Why am I doing that? Like I'm calling a horse. Okay, listen, I think that's enough. All right, let me summarize here my favorite bets. Summarize the favorite bets for now, for early on Monday. The ones I think we run and hit right now. Taylor Pendrith at 30 to 1, we go hit that right now. If you're a conservative bettor, if you have medium-sized balls and you also want to take Davis Riley at 35 to 1, I kind of like that one too. That's it. After that, I'm stopping. In the 50 to 1 kind of range, it's like Steele is here, Taylor Moore is here at 66, Montgomery at 50, Detry at 50. I think I like Detry at 50 more, and I like Moore at 66 to 1 on BetMGM. So Detry's on DraftKings, Moore at 66. I think we go ahead and hit those two. I love Cam Champ at 80 to 1 on DraftKings. I hit that right now. I love the value on Alex Smalley at 100 on MGM. I love Callum Tarrant on DraftKings at 110 to 1. I'll sprinkle. I'll go ahead and sprinkle Chris Goddard up at 130 to 1 on DraftKings, even though I don't love it. But I actually do really like the Joseph Bramlett 180 to 1 DraftKings hit. So those are my favorites. A lot of long shots. I'm believing in long shot season here. You know what I mean? So that's what we're going to roll with. I think you're going to get a lot of long shot action out of me this fall swing. Okay, Nick's asked about Adam Schenk. Adam Schenk on POA is positive because Adam Schenk's a good putter. Like just in general, he's a decent putter. POA is out of the big three surfaces, which are bent, Bermuda, and POA. POA is his worst. Paspalum is actually his worst, but you only play Paspalum. I mean, the sample size on Paspalum is so small. So I do not think I would bet Adam Schenk to win at all. I would not. Yes, confirmed I would not. Hey, listen, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not already, and drop a comment. What should I ask people to comment? Shoot. Do you like my shirt? Yes or no? Do you like the shirt? Yes or no? I know Benny doesn't like my shirt. Or was it Benny? Yes, it was Benny. Okay. Thank you, Benny, also for the boat race clarification because it's hard to make up a lead. Who knew? That's great. All right. Thanks for watching. 2 shows tonight. However, we got to change. Only one show is going to be live this season every Monday night. The DraftKings show is going to be live. The betting show will not be live. It will be dropped early on Tuesday mornings. So you're going to get some betting action from me on Monday mornings. Then you're going to get me and Pat on Tuesday mornings betting. And then you're going to get the DK live DFS preview on Monday nights. So tune in for that. Look out for that tonight on YouTube for all you degenerate golf bettors who don't care that it's football season. You know what I mean? All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. May your screens be green. Actually, bend over your bookies. Sorry, I'm a little out of